Welcome to this new CrocFix video tutorial, and let's see today how to replace your screen and how to disassemble the Samsung Galaxy A25 5G phone. If you need any parts and tools, I have provided the links in the video description. Just click here on More under the video and you will see the links. And then you just click on the link and then you can access the parts. You can buy them directly here. So this is our Samsung Galaxy A25 5G, and we need to replace the screen as the screen is really shattered and not working anymore. So let's go and proceed. You can follow this video also to replace your battery or to replace some internal parts, because I will show you how to open it and how to disassemble it. Firstly, what we're going to do is to remove the SIM card tray here. Once this is removed, we will start with the back cover. So what we're going to do is heat up the back cover here, and then we will try to remove it. I will use a heat gun and around 170 to 190 degrees for maybe a minute or two. Alright, once the back cover is heated up, let's go take a suction cup here and let's go and try to remove the back cover here. You need to make a gap here between, like this. As I see already, the back cover is made from plastic. So if you can, like I did, try to remove the back cover together with the adhesive, because then you can reuse the adhesive. So once you make a gap here like this, I will zoom this in a little bit. So then try just to take apart this. You could also try to cut it here with a knife or some tool. But don't go too deep inside, as you could damage also some internal parts. So you need to have a little bit of feeling that you don't damage the the adhesive here. So just work carefully and slowly, then you can reuse the adhesive. If not, it doesn't matter, then you will just put some glue on it and that's it. So as you see, this adhesive is not that strong, but I want to try to take it off, that it will be still a little bit reusable. Probably not in this case. Doesn't matter. All right. There we go. So the back cover here, with it already removed the glue. We can also remove here this piece which is damaged. And then let's go and firstly we need to remove all these screws here. Once you have removed the screws on the top, let's go and try to lift up here this protective cover for the camera, because there could be some more screws under that. Let's go check it out. if this is removable. Maybe not, maybe it's together removable with the plastic. So let's go down and remove also these screws here. Okay, so once you've removed all of them, then let's go and try to separate the middle frame here from the screen. So I'm going to begin here close to the SIM card reader. That's always the best way. You see, I'm going here in between the middle frame and the screen here with my fingernail. If you can't, then just, of course, take some appropriate tool, piece of plastic, and go here inside, in between, like this, and then move your way around. This needs a little bit of patience. And I see it's pretty tough, so you need to really go here around and make the gap larger, otherwise it won't work. So okay, you can firstly a little bit bend it here, as you see, not too much, you don't want to break it. And then again you go with a plastic tool here and try to separate it. But as I mentioned before, it could be that we will need to remove some more screws here. So let's go and have a look if we can remove this plastic here where the cameras are. All right, just a second. All right, so this seems to move already, and let's go try again. If we can remove this. All right, as I said, there are still 3 screws here which needs to be removed. So if you don't remove them, the back plate won't go away. So let's go and remove these 3 screws as well. And then let's go here and remove this one. That's the fingerprint reader flex cable, and then you can start to remove the middle frame again. There we go. Middle frame removed. Okay, then we go and we will disconnect the battery first here. So battery disconnected. And I'm going to put here some foam underneath so it will be more stable. And then let's go and disconnect here this flex cable. That's the main flex cable here for the phone. And then you do the same here on the bottom. So the flex cable is removed. Now we will go and remove the battery here. So that's the part if you just want to replace the battery. Till this part here, you need to do everything the same. And now we are going to take here this plastic stripe, which you need to here take away, like this, you see? And then you're going to pull it out. So. Carefully hold the phone really tight and then try to separate the battery here from the double-sided adhesive. Double-sided adhesive here on this part is still on the screen itself, on the frame, so you can also just leave it, or we will remove it together because we want to reuse it later in the new screen. So if you have a new battery, it will probably come already with this adhesive and you can just put it in and stick it into the frame. If not, put some double-sided adhesive tape here and put the new battery on its place. I'm going to remove this one. So I'm going to pull it out carefully. All right. So, and then I'm going to just put it back here like it was. I'm removing the bubbles with my fingernail, just going over the bubbles with my fingernail. So the battery becomes normal like it was. I'm sticking back here this double-sided adhesive, correcting here a little bit the anomalies. And this will be enough to put the battery later back in the new screen. So this I'm putting by side. Now let's go back and we will go and remove here one black screw here for the bottom part for the antenna. And then also look on the top, there is also one black screw here. So let's go zoom it in. And you see there is one black screw here. We need to remove this one. And then we go to the bottom and also remove this screw here. So now we can lift up here this a little bit, but you will need the tweezers because you need to remove this connector, which is glued to the bottom part of the main board. So just go under the connector here and lift it up with some tool or with some screwdriver like I did. Alright, so remember on the top here goes the blue antenna, on the bottom the red one. So let's go zoom out. I won't disconnect these antennas here and here because I'm just going to take out the whole motherboard. But let's see how well this is going to go. Perfectly. You see? So you just can lift up here this motherboard without any issues. And then you're going carefully under with some screwdriver, lift up here the antennas, and then you have both of these parts still connected. There is less chances that you will damage something here, so alright, let's go put this by side. Double check if there is any dirt here. If there is any dirt, just clean it with a toothbrush. Alright, so now what we have left over is the vibration unit and the main speaker here. Let's see what it comes with the new genuine Samsung screen. That's the box. Let's open it. That's how Samsung call it, a service pack. It's genuine, original. So we are taking out the screen. that's the new screen here. Alright, it came together with the frame, together with the side buttons, and together with the top speaker here. So the vibration unit is missing, which we will need to transfer. So let's go. For transferring the vibration unit, you have here a small gap. There you go, inside with a screwdriver, and lift it up carefully and slowly. Perfect. Then you can grab it and we will put it in the new frame here. Perfect. All right. So as you see, everything else is in the new screen if you bought a genuine screen. So let's go and take the main board and you put it here in place. Remove the sticker for the camera. That's just a protective sticker here. And then we are going to insert the main board like this. Perfect. And then we are going to put in here the main board on the bottom. Like this. And now don't forget, so we had the red cable on the bottom. Just put it here in this hole, in this side tunnel, and then the blue cable on the top. Perfect. Now let's go and take the black screws here. There was one black screw here holding the main board. Then you can stick back here the flex cable for the screen. Carefully, don't damage it. Then we go on the top, take again the black screw, and then you just screw here this hole here. Perfect. Now, almost the last part. Let's go and take the battery. So check it out if this will hold. Okay, the stickers are still okay, they should be fine. So we're going to put here the battery back in place and then press everywhere on the battery. Press it inside the frame so it will stick and hold. Alright, that should be fine. If the double-sided adhesive didn't hold anymore, then you can just put new adhesive on it. Okay, so let's take the flex cable here and connect it to the main board. First the top. It's good if you see the hear the clicking sound. If not, if it's inserted, if it's also okay. And then on the bottom also connect the first flex connection and then the second one. Perfect. Okay, so now we are going to connect the battery back here like this. Perfect. And then we take the middle frame and put it back in place. Firstly, that you don't have twice the work you need to do if something is not working, I suggest you first connect the charger to see if the screen is working. So if you have a working screen, if you see anything, Okay, so we have a picture here, so that should be fine. If the battery was empty, you need maybe a couple of minutes that you will see the percentage rising here. So that should be alright. Now let's go put back here the screen and let's go take the middle frame. So the middle frame comes back here on the phone. You can try to go firstly from the bottom one and you put the phone in the frame like this. Double check if it's sitting and fitting very well. Maybe I show you in this way better. Like this, and then you press a little bit. And then again around. You just press everywhere so it will make the clicking sound. Then you know it's seated perfectly. So now let's go and connect the middle, the side button here, this one. Let's connect it, and then we go and put back the screws here. So firstly here the 3 ones for the camera. So they are back. Now we will need to put back the camera frame here. So if you put some dust here somewhere, you can use this tool, the anti-dust, the duster, and yeah, just clean all the area from dust. Also here inside the glass, don't touch it because you can make some fingerprints on it. If you need this tool, the complete lens cleaning kit, you will find it in the video description. Just click on more under my video and you will see all the links there. So now let's go here inside, put it back here. Hear the clicking sound. Perfect. Okay. Now let's go put the rest of the screws here where they belong. Okay, and now the bottom here. There we go. So now we need to glue back the back cover. I will use some glue for this. So now let's go and take some glue here, whichever you want. You can use B7000 glue, T7000, whichever you have, so it doesn't matter. Don't cure too much, you can use just a little bit. You don't need to be a lot. Sorry, my battery was just empty, so let's take some glue here. Okay, so once you have put the glue here, just take the back cover and put it back in place. Press it gently everywhere around. So it will hold. And then of course also don't forget here the SIM card tray, put it back, and then use some clips which will hold this back cover here in place for, let's say, at least 1.5 hours, 2 hours. If you have more time, you can leave it for more, but don't leave it less than for, let's say, 2 hours. The glue needs to become strong so the back cover won't fall away. So please let me know in the comments how the repair did work for you, if you have any questions, or if you want to say thank you. If the video did help you, I have also posted a donation link and you can make a donation for coffee if you want. Thank you and see you in the next video. Your Crocfix. Thanks for watching. If the video did somehow help you, then you can buy me a coffee. Donations are always appreciated. Thank you. You find the donation link in my about page and in the video description. Please also like, comment and share the video. And please don't forget to subscribe to my channel.